What's going on, guys? It's your boy KamyKam here, back on the mic, and today we're back with Sonic Forces Episode 3. Sorry for the late upload, and sorry that this is actually not coming out. There was no episode, yesterday, but I had some stuff going on. It was July 4th. Even though I didn't celebrate it, there was some stuff going on with me, but I'm back. And we're going to keep playing this game. And if you guys actually do remember, Sonic Mania Plus is supposed to be coming out later this month. I think it's like on 24th, 30th or something like that. And I just want to tell you guys, I will be covering that to an extent. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but at this point in time, I am starting to make plans to actually make, time for that game and everything. So anyway, we got a lot to cover in this episode. Last episode, we just saved Sonic from the death egg. Technically, even though he saved himself because, Sonic's the end-all be-all and he could do anything. So anyway, we have a custom character thing going on here. So let me just customize my custom character right quick. That doesn't make any sense. And that's pretty much it. We customized her character a little bit more. Gave her a little bit of a weird jersey because, she's a Toontown character. She's got to have something on her body. In fact, you can't actually make your female character naked. You can only do that with your male characters. Anyways, this is a team attack stage. Basically, in these stages, you can take control of Sonic and the custom character. And there's this awesome thing coming up right quick. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy this right quick.
Team up. It doesn't matter what obstacles they put in our way. We'll blow past everything they throw at us. Together we'll show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna that's how it's done. We've got unstoppable speed and timing. We just have to keep this up. After the fight.
If you've ever played this game before, you would actually know that I did edit that part of the song. If you actually don't press the button that it tells you to press when you're doing a quick time event for the double boost, your character and Sonic will actually stumble over and act like they can't actually do the double boost, but then they'll actually just boost off regardless. But at the same time, the lyrics won't play for the song, and you will only be able to hear an instrumental version. So I decided to edit the lyrics in there, post commentary. Basically just because I think the lyrics just goes really well with the song, and I don't think that for that moment I feel like we need to hear the lyrics. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts about the theme song probably later in this playthrough, but for right now, just to have to say it's cringy. But that's just my opinion for now. I'm gonna give you guys my full thoughts about the song later in this playthrough. But for right now, that was a double team attack stage. Basically, like I said before, you're controlling both Mario and the custom character that you created, and basically, you can switch between the two characters, not with the press of a button, but like if you boost, you'll switch to Sonic, and if you use the Wispon, you'll actually switch to the custom character. Jesus Christ, why is my character taller than Sonic? I do not understand that. But anyway, those stages are okay at best, but they don't really add too much to the gameplay, and honestly, I think they're kind of boring. But at least the first part, the first team attack stage is actually not that bad. But anyways, we're about to customize the custom character again. I swear this is the last time. Anyway, shit, it's this level. Anyway, enjoy. Jesus Christ, I swear, I told you guys I'm going to do it every time. I'm going to speed up the footage for every time we actually customize the custom character. And if you're wondering why I get sudden PTSD from the stage, well, it's probably because of the fact that this is the worst stage in this game. Actually, it's really not. It's just the most horrible example of level design in any Sonic game. You guys thought that boost to win was bad? Oh, you have not seen anything yet. You thought hold right to win was bad? Oh. This level just goes to show you that boost to win is actually possible. Because yes, you can boost through this whole stage, and you can actually complete this stage with one hand. I show you right now. If you actually go on YouTube and actually look up Luminous Forest with one hand, you can see a guy. I forgot what the guy was called. Probably put a link in the description down below. But the guy actually completed Luminous Force with just one hand. Now, I didn't actually do it for this playthrough, but I actually did do it off screen, and it was actually totally legit. It's a little bit jank, but at the same time, you can do it. And I feel like, personally, it is just appalling how just bare this level design is. How the hell do you have a level... Like, I swear, all you do in this game is just run straight forward, and as... Shu Nakamura said, the director of this game, you dash like a maniac through the stages with actually no thought put into anything. I always thought Sonic, modern Sonic at least, was about reacting to certain terrain and, you know, knowing how to get through certain obstacles and exploring. No, you're just going through, you're just going in a straight line in this game, and it's just so freaking bare. And at least Lost World has better level design. I will defend Lost World for its gameplay. I actually like Lost World's level design sometimes. I will say that when the level design let modern Sonic, well, yeah, it's fucking Sonic, okay? Classic Sonic and modern Sonic are the same thing. But when the level design actually let Sonic actually run through any terrain or run around and explore in Lost World, parkour was actually pretty fun. I loved running on walls. I loved running up walls. I loved doing spin dashing. I loved actually, well, I actually didn't like the run button, but I did love it. It was so spacious, and I thought it was like a callback to Sonic Adventure. But, you know, there was those levels that I just really did not like, and I felt like Lost World's gameplay was really awesome. I feel like if they combined Adventure, Unleashed, and the Lost World formula, I feel like they could have a great Sonic game, but they don't do that. I don't understand what is going on with Sega Sonic Team's minds when they're going into the level design for this game. In fact, the level designers for this game, they had 3 level designers. One level designer was one guy from Sonic Lost World. Then the other 2 were newbies. You actually never see them in any single Sonic game ever. And I just cannot believe that Sonic Team actually did that. But anyway, Silver getting his ass beat, and Infinite's apparently... Oh shit, Sonic's here. Ah! Oh god, I told you guys Sonic is the end-all be-all. It's not like Tails or Knuckles could have did that. And now we have the most edgiest theme ever. He even topped Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog itself. One of the lyrics in... This is actually Infinite's theme song. It's actually not that bad, but one of the lyrics is just... I am the sharpest of blades, I am the edgiest of weapons, or something like that. And I'm just saying, like... What is this series anymore? I remember when Sonic used to be badass. He used to be cocky. He used to have an attitude. And look at this. I mean, right here he's trying to be cocky and demeaning and everything. But honestly, it just doesn't work. I do not like the direction for this game. It is horrible. This dialogue is so fucking basic. I feel like I'm a fucking 4-year-old trying to listen to a damn Saturday morning cartoon from the 2000s. It's not even the good kind. I can't even talk anymore. But anyway, we're going to do a boss fight Infinite. Let me just stop fucking rage quitting. Let me just say right now, I've already said this as I don't know if I said this already, but Infinite as a character is just really bare, and I had a lot of promise for Infinite in the development for this game before this game came out, because I thought they were going to go back to, like I said, you know, Sonic used to be badass, and I feel like Mephiles and Chaos and Dark Gaia, all those major villains besides Eggman used to be really badass, and Infinite reminded me of those days, so I was really excited to see Infinite, even if, you know, Roger Craig Smith was still in the game. I cannot stand Roger! But Infinite seemed to be a great callback to those days, but Infinite's character development and his backstory is just awful. It's atrocious. What, you got beat by Shadow, you're weak. Oh no, I have to, I cannot be weak. Oh my gosh, I am not weak. I am not weak. I am not weak. See, that's the reason why if Infinite was a girl, I would totally not be interested in her, because that weak-minded personality shit, that ugh. always hated weak-minded villains and heroes. Weak-mindedness in characters should never be a thing, unless it develops them from a weak-minded person to a strong-minded person, like from Tails, from Sonic Adventure, you know, or, well, shit, I cannot even fucking spoil that, because that's from Danganronpa, and that's a game I've been actually trying. And you know, it's kind of weird, when you die in that part of the stage, you're actually, you see the health bar, it's still by half, it's still cut by half. It's like if we're playing Sonic Boom Rise of the Lyrics, there's actually no contradictions for you dying. It's like you dying doesn't even have anything to do at all. It doesn't, it's like there's no consequence for you dying. God, this game sucks. Why did they do this to this game? And yes, I've already stopped being passive aggressive. Because honestly, it was getting on my nerves at this point, and I don't think I would actually look and see the playthrough. I was like, hey guys, I do not like this thing in this game. It's like, oh my gosh. No, I can't do that anymore. When you're doing post commentary, side note, bringing a bottle of water with you. Especially like when it's a bad game that you just want to rant about. I swear to you guys, I will never play this game unless it's for the review ever again. But I've been thinking about actually playing it again, just for the sake of just playing it. You know, just give you guys even more in-depth thoughts about this game, because there's lots to talk about in this game, and I really need to start working on the review for this game at this point in time. It is the 5th of July, and I probably need to get this review out before summer ends. It was kind of weird. The boss actually was taking place on like a snake highway. It's kind of like, well, it's not like a highway, but you were fighting the boss on the snake that you beat the shit out of in Luminous Forest. Also, let me just say right now, if you fail those quick time events and quit Luminous Forest, you still win. I'm pretty sure. You actually still win. It's like if Heavy Rain's quick time events actually didn't mean anything. And now we have Green Hill. I mean, it's not like we already had, like, what was this? There was Lost Valley. There was Arsenal, whatever that place was called. Oh, there was also virtual reality. We already seen like 3 Green Hills at this point. Now we have a 4th one? Come on, Sega. And also, if you're wondering why Green Hill Zone was in Sonic Mania, it's because actually Sonic Team requested that it actually be in that game. And it's actually their idea that they actually brought past levels into Sonic Mania in the first place. So if it wasn't for Sonic Team, we would have had a brand new classic Sonic game with all brand new original levels. I do not understand at this point. Also, I don't know if I've actually neglected to mention this, but Classic Sonic is now from another dimension, if you guys couldn't tell already. Why the hell are they being so inconsistent with this goddamn story? I always thought that, you know, whatever, you know, Sonic's basically like Mario. You know, maybe he doesn't really have to care about story. But no, no, Sonic is not Mario. I've always thought that Sonic was paying attention a little bit more to their stories, because they had games like Adventure and Adventure 2. And 06 and Shadow and fucking Black Knight. And say what you will about Sonic's story, but they always kept something to like they had the comics. Like, you look at the comics, and they have so much damn good writing, and they have so much character development, especially with like the later parts of the series. Well, at least the Archie comics. And the IDW comics are actually pretty nice. Oh, look at that. The sound is muted. I like that, actually. It's like you're underwater, but you're in this vast place. It's kind of random, but at the same time, I kind of like it. One of the few only things I like about this game, but I just do not like how they're so inconsistent with this goddamn story. Like, I don't care what anyone says when they say, well, you know, classic Sonic story. I mean, Sonic story is not supposed to be important at all. Well, I'm sorry, but Sonic is so inconsistent to the point where when I was growing up, I thought Sonic's, you know, overarching story was actually important, because I was one of those people who grew up in the 06, the Shadow, Rush times, and where the story kind of tried to be serious and tried to be a little bit least important. It's a shame that the last game in the series that had any type of good writing was Black Knight. And yeah, I don't really care what anybody says about Colors, or especially Generations and Lost World, and especially this game. The writing is just atrocious. I hate it. Okay? Grow up, Sonic fans. Sonic's story actually matters. And if it doesn't, then skip the goddamn cutscenes. It's not that bad. It's like when Kingdom Hearts fans complain about the story and they don't care about it. And it's like, you can skip the cutscenes now. I mean, you couldn't skip the cutscenes in the original Kingdom Hearts, but now you can. Get over yourself, man. There's some people who actually do give a fuck about the story. Don't piss on everybody else just because you don't like something in the game. Jesus Christ. I am so mad, and I am so painfully sorry, guys. But I guess because I didn't release the video yesterday, I actually kind of had a lot of anger built up in my system, and I guess I had to let it out.
Which reminds me, didn't you run into Sonic there after he escaped?
Yes.
Gotta say though, I think I was lying about the dreadlocks for Infinite, but I gotta say his hair or dreadlocks actually do look really nice.
Perhaps he has beaten you for decades.
I wish it was a little bit more fuller. And like I said, maybe I might get dreadlocks again myself. I think I actually had some dreadlocks that were a bit down to my shoulders.
What is it?
Nothing. We move forward with the plan.
Of course. When it's complete, the resistance will be erased. The world will be nothing but ashes, from which a glorious Eggman empire will rise.
And the resistance will yield.
Eggman, I'm not gonna lie, I have never taken Eggman seriously. Like, even when I was younger, when I was just getting into Sonic, I honestly really just never liked Eggman. Like, whenever Eggman showed up in anything, especially like Sonic X, like, I used to be really into Son Amy when I was watching Sonic X. That's a damn parody on YouTube that you can actually watch. Please look for it. It's actually amazing. But when I used to watch Sonic X, I used to be into Son Amy a lot. I'm not really into Son Amy. I'm more into Sonic A's now, Sonic and Blaze. But I used to be in Son Amy, and whenever Eggman came up and actually, like that one episode where Sonic, where everybody went to the beach besides Sonic, and then Sonic came along and saved Amy, and Amy saved Sonic, and Eggman ruined it all. Like, I hated that because Eggman was just on my nerves back in the day. I still like Eggman out, and I know that he's a great villain, but I don't know if he should be more serious or goofy. But I feel like in Boom, like they made him like a little bit too goofy. But that's a completely different franchise. I mean, not franchise, but that's a completely different, Sonic. So it's okay there. That's why I say that Roger Craig Smith is actually good in Sonic Boom, because I feel like that Sonic actually does, it's actually appropriate for that Sonic, because he's more Western and cringy. I don't know. I just always thought that Roger Craig Smith actually worked more for Sonic Boom. And yes, we are fighting the Ed Dragoon for the third time. And this is really not that much of a rehash, because I mean, this is just the third time we're fighting him. But I loved being the shit out of the Egg Dragoon and Sonic Unleashed with the Werehog, and I still loved being his ass in Sonic Generations. But here it's just a fucking joke, and I used to love the Egg Dragoon, and I feel like the Egg Dragoon could have came back in more iterations and more updates, more stuff and devices on it. I feel like the Egg Dragoon is really a nice, whatever this thing is. It's a nice mech for Eggman. Also, why the hell are Badniks back? I don't care what anyone says. Well, I don't care what anybody says in general, but why are the Badniks back in this game? I just don't understand. Like, it's so trivial for them to use Badniks. It's cute and all, but at the same time, I think that should only be for like classic Sonic. Modern Sonic, yeah, he used to have Badniks in Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. And no, I don't know. Heroes when the Adpods were introduced. But in fact, I just don't feel like the Badniks really fit the tone with Sonic. But at the same time, what is the tone with Sonic the Hedgehog? People say that the tone with Lost World is actually pretty all over the place. But when you look at Sonic as a whole, the tone of his series goes all over the place. You have the nice mute, you have the awesome mute guy from the classic games, and you have this groovy guy from Adventure. Then you have more serious undertones in Sonic Adventure 2. Then dark and edgy in Shadow, and a little bit of 06, where it was a little bit more serious, like a movie type thing. Then you had Unleash, where it was actually kind of really good. And Black Knight and Secret Rings. And Rush, it was groovy. And Rush Adventure was kind of weird. And then you have now, it's where it's all comedic. It's like, what the hell is this franchise going for? Also, you never, just as a side note, you don't ever change the tone in series unless something happens in a series that changes everything, like Eggman dies or they could teleport to another world. I feel like the tone of a series shouldn't actually change unless things either get better or worse. I mean, what was the justification for Shadow the Hedgehog's tone? What, the black aliens actually invaded the city and was like, oh no, you guys gotta turn dark now because, hey, look, everything's bad. Oh, and those 6. What was? I mean, I actually do like the tone for that game, but I feel like it just missed in all different levels and everything. So for the tone to go from comedic to this, and for me to actually be excited for like a darker Sonic game, it's kind of weird. Oh God, Sonic, I swear you are just getting worse and worse the more and more I talk about you. And it's getting ridiculous at this point. But anyways, guys, I'm sorry for all the rants. I'm sure, though, this will probably be entertaining to someone, and my phone is going crazy. But I thank you guys for watching this episode. It's been a really rant-heavy episode, but I really did want to get my thoughts out. Sorry for the no upload yesterday, but I will be uploading the rest of this week. And as the playthrough goes on, there'll be some changes, and I'll probably be a lot more positive. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like this video, like this video. If you guys dislike this video, dislike this video. If you guys like you saw and want to see more, not subscribe to the channel. And also, don't forget to also share this video, because I do want to get more people to see my videos, and so you guys will be more entertained. And I just want more people to know about me. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people, like your friends, who would really like if you guys actually. Alright, that sounds a lot freaking narcissistic. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Sorry about the narcissistic comments. But please share this video if you could. It really helps me out. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night, day whenever you're watching this. And as always, alright, y'all. See y'all later.